the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they want,
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, how many of you on a Sunday system specially watch Shripal Shah's window? Because I do. Total high energy, matlab total high energy. This is one window you can't miss. Yeah, how many of you agree with me? Yeah, okay, super. Okay, so there are some repeat offenders. मतलब super energy, मतलब उस energy में कभी dip नहीं होता. Every Sunday morning you would see some people like in the same mode, super high energy. So, how are you guys doing? हाँ, अभी तो muted हो, तो सिर्फ actions में बता सकते हो how are you doing, how's the energy. Yeah, Amrita, I like that. Yes, Kamal, fantastic. And Chirag Komal. Okay, so like every Sunday, here we are again. Okay, and this month is special. So obviously, as we are inching closer to one of our biggest mother of all events, okay, that is slated for the end of this month. वो energy जो है ना, energy का level अभी high और high और high और high होना चाहिए. मतलब वो इतना ज़्यादा high होना चाहिए that before just the last system, before we hit Vcon, मतलब everybody should be up on the tables or chairs and showing double the energy that Shripal shows every Sunday morning. और फिर ऐसा होना चाहिए कि बंदा confused हो जाए, कौन सी window को देखे, कहाँ, who has the maximum energy? Okay, are we on for that? Okay, cool. So first and foremost, calm your mind now. Okay, make sure that everything that is there is completely out and ready to receive. You're empty. Okay, completely empty, ready to absorb everything that the speaker has for today. So just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Hold an imaginary cup in your left hand. And whatever is bothering you, just take it out in your cup. Whatever you've experienced through the week, plans, no plans, sign-ups, no sign-ups, whatever it is, put it in your cup. When you feel light in the head and heavy in your hands, just tilt the cup, empty it out. Take a deep breath again and exhale. Open your eyes. Smile. And ensure you have the rightest energy, the most beautiful energy to receive. Okay, that energy is very, very different. जब ये दिमाग के सारे cells खुल जाते हैं ना, the way you can receive from a speaker is like, it's not about what the speaker said, it's about how much you took away that will change the game. Because every speaker has something very, very special, very, very amazing to say. Agreed? Okay, so today, Crime Master Gogo. आया हूं तो कुछ लेके जाऊंगा. Or there's something that's going to change the game for me, something that I'll apply, even if it's a single thing, but to do it consistently. Okay. And before we bring the speaker on for today, I want you to, see a little glimpse of what is to come at the end of this month. I want you to see and experience the energy एक trailer, एक teaser, एक छोटा सा हिस्सा of something that can completely change the game for you. So for all those who are still contemplating, will I not attend? Will I come to Dubai? Will I not? Will I be attending Vcon or not? Oh my God, there is no will I, won't I here. Okay, because right from the time I started, I've only heard, if you attend big events, okay, if you attend all trainings, and if you attend Vcon, like completely every single year, twice a year, okay, then trust me, this is something that could take you to success. If you don't attend, for sure failure, for sure. Okay, because no network marketer in QNET has risen, to such heights without attending such big events. Show me one name who would have said, मैंने तो Vcon miss किया, फिर भी मैं platinum बन गया, diamond बन गया. Impossible, impossible. Okay, so one of the biggest events that when I, got exposed to, and I was told this is life changing. So most of your new people would be thinking, business event life changing? How is it even possible? How can it be life changing? Sure, it'll be good. It'll have some motivational speakers. But this is that event which is going to be life-changing, provided you become that person who is willing to take in, receive, with a complete open mind. So in service, can I ask you to play a little teaser, what is to come this March?
Wanted to change lives.
So Vcon, we want to push you and take courage to move.
Vcon is a life-changing experience.
So 27, 28, 29th of March, do whatever it takes to completely be present and attend this. Some of you are making it to Dubai. Some of you, for whatever reason, are unable to. I better hope that it's a very, 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 very solid, big reason. Otherwise, this is absolutely unmissable. Okay. But even for those who are attending from their own countries, make sure you take an off from work, you suddenly get sick one day before and continue to remain sick for 3 days, okay? So that you can be completely in 100% zone to receive, and watch every single session, every single minute, okay, of this session, okay? So few people are going to Goa, a lot of teams are getting together and traveling to one place. Trust me, that's the best way to attend and experience the magic. Because alone, you will never feel that energy, what you can feel in a group. Okay, so it's great if you're with your uplines during this event. It's the maximum, that you can then take from this event. Okay, so all you guys, ready for today's speaker? Okay, so this is one speaker that when we used to get to know that this speaker is coming next, we would call everybody roaming around. So how many of you have attended like physical Vcons in Malaysia, Indonesia, Malaysia? Okay, lot of you. Okay, so sometimes, in between, people take a little break, people go for a loo break, people go to have water, because it's an entire day event. But this is one speaker, when we used to get to know that this speaker is coming next, all of us would call our teammates and say, come back to the auditorium quickly. You cannot miss this. This is that speaker. Okay, this is the speaker who has a mix of humor and a lot of energy, and the way he delivers with conviction. Every time you hear him, you fall in love with him. Okay, he defies everything. Okay, he's somebody who is a certified professional network consultant from the University of Illinois. Okay, and he has been years back, He has been somebody who ran a very successful garment business in the fashion industry in Australia. Okay, now some of you are getting it. Okay, he's somebody who is very, very lovingly called the Lion of Punjab. Okay, and when he is on stage and you hear his sessions, it is mind blowing how he will tell you, compel you, and when you hear him, you want to believe that now is the time to achieve everything that you ever wanted. You cannot delay, you cannot procrastinate. When you hear his story, the first time I heard his story about how he pursued the woman of his dreams and then got married. Oh my God. So not just for love, but for every single thing in his life, he just went all out. When he dreamed it, he just believed it, he just went after it and got it. So every session that you hear from him, okay, and we'll be very lucky again, probably, who knows, this week on to hear from him again. But every session that you hear from him, you'll always be left with that feeling that now is the time to do it. Cannot afford to waste or lose any time. That's the kind of inspiration he is. Okay. So are you all ready to clap, dance, smile, and completely, with videos on, switched on mode, not just videos, but mind, receive none other than our speaker for today, V partner, the Lion of Punjab, Ranjit Singh.
Okay. 18 years of our life goes into growing up. 18 years just go by, trying to get our senses. Basically, just spent into growing up. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get serious. Life is short, time is short. Time waits for no one. So from 18 to 25, we do maybe education, study, training. We get some skills, perhaps maybe embark onto a career. So by the time we do that, we're already 20. Then what happens? We go by another 25 years before we hit the target 50, age 50, and in which after that we just cruise. Hopefully make it 50. Some people don't. Many people don't. And who makes it, who don't make it, nobody knows. There's no guarantee in life. So where are we in life now? 18? Or if we are below 18, then it's good. We are still under mom and dad's care. It's okay. It's all provided for. We don't have much to think about or worry. It's all looked after. It starts from 18 to 25 where you take certain amount of responsibility. Mom and dad, family is still there backing you up, but you start to step into taking on accountability, being accountable, taking on responsibility. So by the time you get your senses, you're already 25. Therefore, there's a fork on the road. You apply for a job, maybe. You start a career. You start working for experience. You undergo training, which is okay. 1 year, 2 years. You work hard. Okay? And then hoping that you make your ends meet. But some of you get lost then in busyness out there. Everybody's headed one way. You don't get the time to pause, stop for a moment to think, to evaluate. Why do you do what you do? You get into that system which is already running for years and years, and you embark onto following that flow. You don't know better at that point in time. You need 25. Some of you are already 35, 45, 48. Maybe some of you are above that already. So you're lost in the system and trying to make ends meet. The money still didn't come. You want to enjoy the lifestyle, okay? You have life but no style. You see, you want to do that, and that, which makes you happy, but you end up doing this on a daily basis. You get lost out there. By the time, for some of you, by the time you realize you're already 50. In which time that you feel like you still aspire to do something then, but the mind say go, the body say sit down. You know? So before you or before any one of us, okay, get to a stage where we cannot change, okay, whereby a time comes that you can do nothing about it, then let's take in control of our now, because now we feel alive. Now we feel energized. Like how you were roaring just now, you can roar, right? That's where the lion meets the lion. You can roar now. Yeah? So you pass the 18, you make it to 25, there's a fork on the road, and most of us embark onto what is already known out there. We take up a job, we perhaps maybe also start a business, which is okay, good, we start. I don't know if you can finish it. Most businesses fails in the first 5 years. I hope you finish it. You started something, you should finish it. Okay? To finish something, to live like a king, there's a saying, to live like a king, you must first work hard, work like a servant slave, and you shall live like a king. But the problem is this, everybody wants to eat, nobody wants to do the hunting. Big problem. Lionel Messi, you know soccer, right? Football, you like soccer, football. Lionel Messi kicks the ball. You are the commentator. Oh, he should have passed the ball here and he should have done this, he should have used the header and scored the goal. Except that he's playing the game, you are not. So, in life, we become experts then at 30. We tell everybody how they can do, should do, that it should work for them, but for your own self, it doesn't apply. When Tendulkar do the batting, Sachin Tendulkar, when he's going to bat, you already know how he should do it. You give fantastic commentary, right? Except that you are not in the game. He is in the game, you're not. So, ladies and gentlemen, stop looking out there, but start looking within. Stop looking out there, start within. Make yourself from within so strong and powerful. And sometimes we aspire to have a Ferrari, a Lamborghini out there, right? These are beautiful cars. Bugatti Veyron. I am telling you, make your mind, your body, mind and soul a Bugatti Veyron, a Lamborghini, or a Ferrari. Make yourself from within. Make yourself from within a Bugatti Veyron. And perhaps because on the inside is so beautiful and strong, you may have a Bugatti Veyron on the outside. You see, ladies and gentlemen, basically what happens in life is this. Every single experience in life is not outside, not out there, but it is felt within. In fact, you experiencing me, though I'm standing here, that for you, I'm not here. What you're experiencing me is still within you. If you know how the retina works, right? How does it work? You look at me, there's light. Light is reflected in your mind, in your brains. It is twisted upside down. You see me. You see me inside you. You see and you feel within you. Your experience in life is basically inside you. Very rarely outside. But generally, we are so busy at that 35 now, trying to make ends meet. Engage in a system that doesn't want to pay, regulated and controlled by the big people, that you just remain an employee. But you work hard, you are nice people. You want a little increase in your income, but the system doesn't want to pay. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, in the fork of road now at 30, 35, most of you here, I see you're pretty around there, bulk of you. So there's a fork on the road to choose which system do you start working in. Engaging yourself in which system that rewards you, pay you for your effort. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to solidify your conscious thought that this new system where we are engaged in this business rewards you far greater than what you can earn, what you can get paid through the conventional method of payment if you are engaged on a job environment, JOB. They already tell you job stands for just over broke, but because you're confused, you still engage in JOB. End of the month, you see a salary. You see a salary. So you're excited. Okay, yes, no, you accept the pay, you start working. So you see, upon engaging in work, you see that income coming in. Whereas in what we do today, we perhaps may start zero. But nevertheless, along the way, as we improve our understanding, gain knowledge, make our internal, our subconscious mind, our conscious mind strong, have knowledge, apply it. You are allowed to make mistake, but correct the mistake along the way. Yeah, make it right. And you shall see that this business opportunity has the potential of rewarding you proportionate to the effort that you put in, or far greater than the effort you put in. Because here you have leveraging, here you have duplication, here you have teamwork. You don't work alone. You can run at one point, at one position for a moment. Maybe you can do half an hour. Maybe you can run for an hour, but you cannot continuously run. But when there's a little bit done by many, in a new system that has got infinite reward globally, worldwide, if you engage in that, though you may start from zero, okay, but eventually it is far rewarding. Okay, now, assuming that you have reasoned your why, okay? Assuming you have reasoned why you are here. Assuming you have asked yourself questions like, what is the most important thing for me in my life right now? What is the most? Then, is this most important thing important? Then why is this important thing important? You have asked yourself why you're going to do this. Then you reason out, doing what you're doing or doing before this, what you were doing, is it rewarding you what you wanted or the way you want to live? Are you living that life? If the answer is no, then that's why we are here, gathered together in this fantastic Vcon University to graduate from here in the next couple of years. So, out there, when you graduate, you may embark in some business. I wish you well. Out there, when you graduate, you may take up a job. But when you graduate from here, you become unemployable. So, ladies and gentlemen, you become unemployable. You be the finest youth, a son, daughter, parent, mom and dad, because all the qualities, all your habits, they are fine-tuned over the few years. And you will find your true self, which you may not even discover who you are, where you are at, or where you came from. You never discovered you. The opportunity did not push you to the degree where you know who you are. Sometimes you look in the mirror, you're confused, who is that? But the mirror doesn't lie. There was a quote sent by Dato Sri Vijay today, the mirror doesn't lie. Neither the shadow leaves you. So if perhaps in the next 2-3 days, something breaks you, it also means what breaks you can also groom you, can also grow you. So some of you feel tired in life, but you're only 25, 30, you're feeling tired. Some of you don't see the bright future out there because you haven't internally found the right vehicle to engage yourself in. But you, by accident or by His greater purpose, have stumbled onto a vehicle that is so powerful, so friendly, okay, that not only you will grow from within, but at the same time, if you dedicatedly put your time and effort and your heart to it, your bank account shall grow as well. So if time and money wasn't a problem, what would you do? Do you know what is it that you want to do in life? If time wasn't a problem, money is there, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Have you written it down? Have you seen the picture? How would you live? Will it be the same house? What type of home do you like to build? Which car would you want to drive? Have you written it down? Have you seen the island that you would like to spend with your loved ones? Have you gone and seen the picture or internet to see this is where I want to spend some time? Have you gone to the showroom and see this is what one day I'm going to own? Have you sat in it? Have you felt it? You know, mostly out there, people don't make it to the seventh thing that they want to do. Because reality sets in. That when I have, the thought of saying, when I have, that's when I will think. That's why most of the money goes to somebody else. Because we say, when I have, that's when I'm going to start thinking. And you will never have, because you never thought about it in the first place. Once upon a time, there was this first-class flight taking off. And in that flight, once it started cruising in the air, this personality, Dalip Kumar, you know, he reached out to the old man sitting on the other side, first-class flight, and he said, "Hi, I'm Dalip Kumar." The old gentleman just nodded and smiled at him. So the flight was cruising already in the skies, 35,000 feet. Mr. Dalip Kumar sat on his nice chair and he said, "I'm Dalip Kumar." Old man smiled again. Then he said, "Do you watch the movies?" He said, "Not really, maybe one or two." Then they had some snacks and had a small chat. Plane landed, and upon leaving, Dalip Kumar said, "Nice talking to you, and pleased to meet you again, and you know, sometime in the future." I didn't get your name. They said farewell to each other. And he said, "By the way, I'm J.D. Ratan Tata." So the point is, humility is so important, it pays. In life, as we aspire to build a big network, we want to engage in network. It's not working alone. We have to learn how to work in a team. But working in a team, if you don't have humility, eventually the team is not going to be victorious. Okay? You will have major challenges, many challenges. Challenges are good. If you learn from it, so that you don't repeat the same mistake, you learn from it, so that you make it better the next time. And then along the way, you have to have this concept of when we talk about team, right? We have to have unity in that team that is going to be strong and powerful. You will have to have unity within the group on a common shared vision. You have to be united, at least for the purpose of, you know, achieving your goals, your target, your dream. You have to unite. You may have differences. Reason it out, but be united. Otherwise, how is it going to work? It's going to tear apart. You have to be united. You have to have loyalty. We're not even loyal to ourselves. How is it to be loyal to somebody else? How is it to be loyal to a common goal? Then, we also have to have the spirit, the good feel, the good spirit, spirit de corps. It's called sometimes spirit de corps, good spirit. So we learn how to become loyal, we learn unity, we learn teamwork, we stay humble. All right? We put all this together, then perhaps the group shall forge ahead. And when the outsiders see the united group, unity, loyalty, spirit de corps, humility as well, then the group will start growing very, very successfully. Healthy growth will happen. So you wonder why, if sometimes you are not able to build a big team, a successful team. So these are a few pointers that I thought as I say, or just point out these important points that you should actually remember and plant it in your heart straight away. Your dreams will seem to be closer when you do that. I'll tell you this simple story, what happens when we are 30, 35. Monotonous. Engage in somewhere, salary comes in. You know, there's this story that I frequently tell. I hope it'll hit into you, in your understanding, in your subconscious, that every now and then, seated on a parapet, is this dog that is yowling every now and then. Yowling away, ow, ow. See the dog? The owner is rocking away in his rocking chair. A neighbor came by one day, asked, why is your dog yowling like that? Seemingly to be in pain. Ow! Does it not seem to be the feeling of how when we are in pain ourselves? Ow! The neighbor asked, what's going on? Slowly the owner said, slowly, listen to this. Slowly the owner said, that dog is sitting on a nail, but it's so lazy to get up, move its bum away from the nail and sit that side. You know? So the moral of the story is, we become monotonous. When we are 30, 35, we have some steady income coming. Not that it meets the full potential. It's just a bit of income coming in. So gradually, slowly, without knowing, we slip into being, they sometimes call it comfort zone. I don't know how comfortable you are when you have pain or when the nail is behind your bum. I don't know how comfortable is that. But when we are at work, our boss put the files in front of us. We were expecting, okay, chal, 2-3 file, koi baat nahi, 25 aage. How to finish on time? Used to go home by 6:30, 7. This time 9:30, still punching in, punching out, stamping here, stamping there. What do you do? But now the salary is so important, you don't move away from there because no choice in life. You have to, you put yourself there in the first place. You said yes to the job. You came that morning. You signed. Now you're sitting there. But the point is, if there is a fork on the road today in this zamana, before this, our dad's time, our grandfather's time, they used to do their own work sometimes. You remember they used to do their own. They were entrepreneurs. Some may have cows. They were managing. Some had vegetable farms. They were managing themselves. They were business people. Some were making kole. You know, arang, they say in Malay language. They were managing. Then along the way, what happened? White collar slavery came. White collar slavery. Utho 4 बजे सवेरे. 4 बजे कौन उठता भाई? Except, no. Except if you're doing samadhi. Huh? You know what I mean? You're doing meditation. You're thinking of Lord. You're aligning your alignment. And then you get up 3:30, you're so okay. It's about realizing how long a choice. There's a choice how long it's going to take. I am saying you have never questioned yourself in the past, even if it took you 40 years doing what you're doing. You never asked. But when the systems and trends are changing, waiting for no one, on the palm itself, you can do everything, banking to what is changing. And 2 to 5 years can buy back your life, can buy back your freedom. 2 to 5 years scientifically or morally or just by knowledge and understanding is better than, as I can count in maths, 40 years. Wait, not yet. After this, you can go for the awesome round of applause. Not yet, wait. So what happens here? Fork on the road, old money, old methodology of earning. It's okay. Nobody is there to knock you. Karna karo. Koi baat nahi. You put roti on the table, very good. But there is a choice because trends have changed, system, technology have changed. Everybody got not one phone, everybody got three phones. You know what I mean? 2 phones with 4 SIM cards. You know what I mean? You are so advanced. You use the technology, you use that, but the methodology of deriving income for majority is still the old-fashioned. That's why you can go for a big round of applause that is so lucky that you don't know you are here in Vcon. So here, your door is knocked. Hello? Are you awake? Here, you thought you just came for holiday. Chalo, convention में जाते हैं, holiday भी करते हैं. कोई बात नहीं, 2 in 1. You know, 2 in 1? But without you realizing, you did not know that you have stumbled upon something so unique and powerful. I can tell you this, I'm here to report to you for the last 30 years engaging myself in this opportunity or industry. It used to be direct selling. Then internet came in, networking started. Networking became a bit professional. Some people became good in speaking, started speaking on stage to a crowd. Multi-level is being taught, multi-level marketing started. Then interactive distribution management came in. I and you interact, and the future delivery channels are being set up for an independent corporation that is engaged in this industry that we choose to work with, start to pay us royalty income for the effort that we put in and transferable to your future generation. Then it's also evolving again. Interactive, phase 5 now. Most of you talk about phase 1, 2, and 3. That is then. Here we tell you it's interactive, referrer, okay? We set up the distribution channel, commissionable. Our time, our children's time. Then, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, when I talk about our time, then transferable to our children's time, do it right. Do it right. Because you want it to be inheritable. You have heard about this saying, fast is slow. Slow, reasonable speed is fast. Some of you overnight you do, overnight you climb, overnight next day you drop. So how is it inheritable? I and some of my partners, we are in this business for the last 30 years. How many of you here for the first time? That means for some of you, 30 years ago when you were not born, we were already under training, grooming and building. So today, we come collectively in this Vcon University, collectively information, in experience, knowledge, in understanding for the last combine of nearly 300 years of wisdom to share with you knowledge to help you speed up in the next 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years, not overnight. So do it right because you want to make sure your children, or if you're not married yet, one day your children to come, that your opportunity, your business can be transferred. But if you damage it through greed, you damage it through unethical practices. There's a saying, take me, train me, be firm with me and I shall lay your work at your feet. But if you are easy with me, I will destroy you. Who am I? Habit is my name. Imagine you going out there, you damage the business. Your business, you are in partnership. Your business, my business, we are partners. Through greed, unethical, you engage in get-rich-quick scheme. We didn't teach you that here. Look how much effort is being put. Putting this convention together is not easy. And you don't represent professionally. You don't carry yourself, engage yourself. You don't set up the time properly. Hi, Paul, can I meet you over a cup of tea to run through some information? I'm going to share with you a business proposal. We'll take it when we meet. Are you free on Thursday, Friday? 4 o'clock is good. Catch you there. You don't engage in. You just say, Paisa dal yaar, don't worry. But the next 25 years, all right? So you got a fork on the road, job, new system, new income, old method. You got to slip, not easy. That is the transition period. You are already wearing yellow t-shirt. You're already fired up. You're on fire. But from today, the next 25 years, I'm sure they will be building a 50,000, 100,000 stadium somewhere where they can occupy 50,000 people. They have no choice. I tell you why there is no choice. Because the trends, economic trends, global trends, technology trends are moving towards what you and I, we are talking about tonight. At least Donna, TG, Chief Pathman, all the V partners, Arun, Adli, Sathi, they are like way ahead, 30, Dato Vijay, Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, they are 30 years ahead of their time. They are so wonderful people. They do this hard task convention, comprise the 300 years experience in 5 days for you. So, one Vcon is good for you. Second Vcon, you bring your team. Third Vcon, you on your way. Fourth Vcon is your lifestyle. Fifth Vcon is your passion and vocation. Passion. See, Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, all the V partners could have stopped many years ago. But how to stop after the fifth Vcon when it became your vocation, when it became your passion? I mean, you talk about dreams, go and ask every single V partner there. This is living the dream, talking in this convention, coming to this convention, the journey. Did you not see how Chief Pathman and the rest of the V partners came to Vcon? 3 weeks on the boat. Almost drowned. No transportation on the rickshaw. They still made it to the Vcon. You know why? Passion and vocation. We, ladies and gentlemen, we do this around the world. Is this not neat and nice? We stay in 5-star, 7-star hotels around the world. The last we were on watching the soccer game. Manchester City, our team playing against another team. We were staying in Mayfair. Mayfair, wow. Lakshmi Mittal's house was just 2 kilometers away. Mr. Lakshmi Mittal's palace, worth 300 million pounds, was just 2 kilometers from where we were staying. So we were no lesser than him. We were no lesser. In fact, I could see his house from my window. Lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. Wearing a nice suit, nice cheap pendant tree. Just in case you wonder where the energy is coming, there's secretly all the V partners wearing cheap pendant tree. So if you're not having one, if you're not having a cheap pendant tree and then you're sitting like this and feeling tired, now you know why. Otherwise, write a letter, post it, it'll get there 6 months' time. Why carry a phone? Use technology, Baba. Use technology. Some of you be thinking, oh, he's making a sale. No. This is a byproduct. The true product, you know what? Is the person that you become. The person you become is the product of Vcon, a student of Dato Sri Vijay Japa and the V partners. The person that you eventually become. It's like the diamond, the rock, you kick away the stone, the rock, seemingly dirty. But you don't know when the diamond cutters comes in, the same stone, rock that you kicked away, now you want to carry and keep and pujra even sometimes. God is in there, you know. Why? Precious stone. They call it precious now. Becomes a diamond. So you come here, every single speaker going to say something that's going to chip you. A bit by bit. And you are nice you, but you're going to be the finest you. You're going to be the finest. The best that you're going to be. So what if 1 Vcon, 2 Vcon, 3 or 5 Vcon? That after the 5th Vcon, you're living the lifestyle the way you want to. So what if it took you 5 years? But when you come out from the door, there's a choice of which car you drive today. Yes? Which car? Which color or which type? Which home do you live in which month? Would that be nice? Which home do you live in? Some of the V partners, they live in different homes, different month. Maybe up in the mountain, nice pool overlooking the whole valley. Talking about the valley, there came these 2 seeds roll down the mountain. Mountain, rolling, 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 almost stopped or rolled again. A bit of wind blew it, roll all the way down to the valley. Both the seeds started growing. Growing, growing, growing. The one on the right side grew so humongous, big tree. Big trunk, big branches, leaves in millions. But the one on the left, slightly smaller, skinnier, not much to look at, small branches, not many leaves, maybe a flower hanging at the corner there, that's it. The other one was so humongous and so graceful looking. The other one was almost like dry. But one day, strong wind came, strong. Challenges came, tsunami came, some legality came, some panga came. I won't use the first part of the panga. You know what I mean? Be panga, you know. So the panga came. Suddenly the wind became strong, tsunami came, the tree on the right started getting shaken and uprooted, and started tilting and falling all the way down, falling all the way, so big, monstrous, falling all the way down, suddenly hit the smaller tree, stood there strong. The small tree didn't move, holding the big tree up. Oh my God. Wait. Story not completed yet. It's holding it up. The big tree say, how is this possible? You don't seem to look much, but you are holding me up. What is going on here? Small tree said slowly, while you were busy growing your trunk, your branches, your leaf and flowers, I was busy growing my root. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to Vcon and we bring our associates to Vcon. You're building and grooming and digging deeper and deeper in understanding and knowledge. Once you know, you know. Once you have it inside your heart, it is treasure, cannot go away. It becomes emotional, it becomes passion, positive emotion, positive results outside. Nothing can shake you. And because this opportunity and business is a trend change, transitional change from the old system, control system, they don't like it. The new one is here, you're in the process of transit. Some of them don't even know what's going on, what is the business all about. They call it chit fund sometimes, they call it money laundering sometimes. They don't know, but it's changing. People are getting knowledge and education. In fact, the children are telling, Papa, kya karte hai? Do you know this and that, Papa? And you're messing around with no knowledge. So eventually, folks, this is going to be the in thing. Don't start then. When eventually it became the in thing. You start now, plan your 25 years. And like that, together, we will build the biggest organization on planet Earth. Together, we will make history. So when you go back the next 2 to 5 years, wherever you see there is a twitch of wrong, correct it. Correct it. Because it's your future and our future together. How can you see wrong happen? It's okay if they don't know, no knowledge. Help them understand. Spend some time. Slow is fast. It's okay. Agar aap 1 घंटा लाएंगे extra, that will be tomorrow 10 or 100 hours more for you because you took an effort of that 1 घंटा first. You took that 1 hour. So when you started building now, you got your team in front. Don't sit and wait and say, chalo, chalo, jao, karo. No. You get the skill, get them to get the skill. Go down now. Go down. Because if you are 1 year old, that fella is 2 weeks old, you can't expect him to be a 9-month-old then start. You use your experience of 1 year or 9 months, you go in and start training, teaching, educating. What are the words I'm using? Teaching, training, education. Let them internally get that experience. Let them get that experience personally and guide them and mold them. Go down there, check your left side, check your right side. Most people will start almost not even on zero platform. Launching pad, I call it. Launching, they're not, they're below. And they're so badly beaten out there in the system. Come to jao, come to aao, come to jao, come to aao. They're already mad and confused. Homework become home. At home. Your little child come to you, Papa, Papa, let's play something. You give one thappad and say, jao, hamara kaam hai. Shame on you. Right? You say that family was important to you, wife and child, but you're busy from on the motorbike, risking yourself, trying to go to work and earn and punch in on time, punch out, come back all the way, and daily you do that. Daily. And you think it's cool because your neighbor is doing the same thing. You think it's okay. Because 95% of the people do that as well. So you like to be a chicken, join the majority. Join the majority, Anna. But one day, you know what's going to happen? I'll give you a small illustration what will happen one day. At least you are fairly tuned up. Please come up. Quick. One more. I say one more. Two more. Come, come, come. You come, ladki, come. Nama, come, let her come. Ah. Okay. If I let go the floodgate, you know what's going to happen? आप वहां अकेले बैठे रहेंगे. You will be left there alone. Majority is in transition of coming this side. Thank you. Thank you. Majority, now you see, oh cool, you know, lucky you're already tuned up. Maybe it's not reflected to you, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm talking about the new people, right? You're sitting there thinking, majority is coming here. You'll be sitting there alone watching what happened, feeling lonely. And if you're not in tuned, being alone can be very, very challenging. Imagine celebrating your birthday alone. How would you feel? Imagine sitting in a nice house, but alone. You know what you will say? Shad pare yaar. Oh, din achhe the. You know, everybody was there, we were laughing, playing. Though there was no money, it was okay. You see some children, no money. Even the chappad becomes swimming pool. Have you seen not? They don't know. Wow, it's a swimming pool. If it starts to monsoon rain, They are diving. They will show you a triple salt diving into the muddy water. Joy and passion and love and pyar and muhabbat and freedom, which we have forgotten. We live in flats, we come down, we get stuck in that. Sometimes I say, Jalan Kuching, Jalan Kambing. It means. Go do your homework and find out from chief what is Jalan Kuching, Jalan Kambing. What's wrong with you? That you think you're okay. I sit with you for 3 days. I ask you again then. You tell me we have a healthy debate, negotiation, on point, and then we come to a conclusion. You will be shaken up. I tell you, you do 40 years, 50 years tomorrow, they won't even give you a gold pen. It will be plated. Plated, they shake hand, consideration paid because salary accepted. No more claim. Thank you very much. 40 years gone. After 40 years, add to your age today. How old are you? 70. I wish you all the best. What are you going to do then? Acha, udon sorta hai. Not now. Now you're so fortunate and lucky somebody is knocking your door. Hello, are you awake? Most of you are sleeping. Not now. I must give you the credit. You're already awakened. But there are many your friends and those and mitters still sleeping at home. They think they're awake, when they're sleeping, but when we are sleeping, our income is awake. Isn't it nice? In a system, job, get consideration paid, no more claim. 40 years gone, 50 years gone. But in this, aste, 1, 2, 4, 4, 8, 16, 16, किन्ने, आप ही कर लो साहब किताब, है कि नहीं? But the starting 1, 2, 4 very challenging, because ओ ते दोस्त मित्र ने ना आपको देखते हैं, क्या करेगा ये? सोच में ओ कहते हैं क्या करेगा ये? What will he or she do? काल तो ये देखा था, कुछ भी नहीं करते थे. हुण पता नहीं क्या एक दो मुट्टे करी जांदा. हाँ? समझ नहीं आती. पी के आया हो? हाँ? पी के आया हो? समझ नहीं आती. समझने में टाइम खत्म हो गया, बर्बाद हो गया. दूसरों को बताने दसने में आप खुद नहीं किया. आप प्रैक्टिस करो. Learn how to become a professional network consultant. A professional network consultant sets up the future distribution channels for a principal corporation that they choose to work with, that they are pleased with, pleasant with. They choose. It's a choice. You choose. You set up the future delivery channels. Manage it and watch when the flow comes. Can take you 1 day, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years. Every single individual is a different student perspective. Your energy, your aspiration, your dream, your target, vision, your goal is different. Only you can be the best judge. But I can tell you one thing, you have the finest coaches to help you grow on planet Earth. Finest. All of you so lucky. When I started 30 years ago, When I started, when Dato Vijay Japa started, TG and Chief started, I mean, who was there? We had to pick up that chalk and say, how do I start? Where do I start? There was nobody, no benchmark. Convention? What convention? We go and show a plan, a presentation at a birthday party. Can the plan be successful at a birthday party? Birthday party, मैंने ते मेरी missus ने असी आपके we're going to celebrate our child's birthday. Nobody pays attention. So we learn. We have to unlearn. Oh man, it took us. But you are so fortunate. It's painful, na, bum mein. Niche kya hai? Sitting on the... Lucky you given a comfortable cushion chair. You know, chief should give a fatta and one kela in there. Sit on a plank and one nice nail for 5 days. Maybe you'll... Yes, everybody together. Oh! Maybe then, when are you going to be awake? 2 years, 5 years, it's just going to go like 5 years ago went like that. You're waiting for 40 years. And you're engaging in 40 years. Come, apply tomorrow to me. I have a company, apply. Put in the salary you want, I'll pay. When you, yes. I said yes now, say yes. I'm your boss now. Yes, you signed, you accepted, I'm your boss. What salary? Don't say, if you are getting 1 lakh, I'll pay you 10 lakhs a month. Fair? Now you are my employee, I'm your uchi. Boss. I'll teach you, not like what you have done before. I'll draw the circle and show you this is you, this is another, your friend, Lakshmi, and this is Priya. And this is Apu, Ramu. And when that thing grows together, we work. Yeah? When that max out, whose income is that? Say loudly. My income. That's my income. Oh, yes, that's right. And we go max out after max out after max out. Whose income is that?
Your income.
How much did I pay you as an employee?
10 lakhs.
Is that what I'm doing here?
No.
I'm making you a partner. That means when the lakhs and flush out comes in, it's our money together.
Yes.
Your money and my money together. Company's money, my money, your money together. You understand not? My money, company's money, your money and your money together. A team together. Team stands, you already know. Together, everybody achieves more. But do you apply? You're waiting, घूसा लगाएंगे इसको. मेरे upline को खराब आदमी है यार. Downline खराब, upline खराब, sideline खराब, right man खराब, आप सही. हाँ? सब खराब. Your money and my money together. Dato Vijay, Japas, we partners, chiefs, money, your money, our money together. Protect it. Protect it. Don't destroy. If you are in the transition now, ladies and gentlemen, you are in the transition. That's why there's so many challenges, because this group don't understand. This new Paniri knows. They are educated now. But the transition, the slip, they are falling down on the roller skate and skiing, they are falling down. They don't know how to use the ski and enjoy the mountain of snow. They don't know. But you have learned to ski a little bit, asta, you have come this side. You understand? They're still there, majority are there. You crossed over. That transition is the challenge which you and I must correct that perception. Then, I tell you, you will really, for the very first time, enjoy the true honest money. True honest money for the very first time, that you are able to go to a shopping center and the brand of that shopping center is what? What's the brand? Coach. Ladies like the Coach bag? Gucci, Coach, or whatever do you like? The price is 5,000 US. You'll go and just pick up and say.
Okay, so now you know why it's called the Lion of Punjab. Yeah, how many of you heard him for the first time? Like the first time. Okay, fantastic. So speakers like these will roar on the stage, will roar on your screens, and when you are not one, but ek banenge do banenge char, te 8 te 16 te 32, like he said, that energy will come from you being one, not in isolation, but in a group with your uplines attending Vcon. Okay, so let's see this teaser one more time. Get the energy, feel the energy, and make it with your uplines to attend Vcon.
Wanted to change lives.
So Vcon, we want to push you and take courage to move.
Vcon is a life-changing experience.
So guys, book your tickets, Vcon tickets if you haven't done it. Call your upline, tell them, you know what, I have decided to attend Vcon with you guys, being together in that energy. Okay, have a super action-packed Sunday and a super action-packed week 10. Bye-bye.